We're going to have the actors come back out on stage, and I'd like to invite a special guest to come up onto stage as well. Her name is Jessica Huerta. She's with an organization called CHIRLA, which stands for the Coalition for Human and Immigrant Rights. Let's give her a round of applause for being here with us today. And our teen actors are coming out right now. My friends, you may or may not know that this play was written in collaboration with our teen actors. And when we asked them what issue was very important to them, they felt that the issue of immigration and immigration rights and the wall that is being built is a very important issue. And so the playwright came in and used the ancient Greek play of Antigone and sort of meshed it with this issue to create the play that you see here today. What did y'all think of the play? What did you think? Woo! All right, very good. Does anybody have any questions about the play before we begin and we have a talk back with our actor and guest? Any questions about the play? Yes. How does Antigone die?
Well, I was caught by the patrol after burying my brother, and I got jailed for the rest of my life. So I was just locked away in jail until I died.
All right, very good. Let's since the actors are already asking questions, can we go ahead and have the actors introduce, and then I have a question for our guests, and then we'll come back to your questions. All right, so go ahead and introduce yourselves. Actors, say how old you are and what high school you go to as well.
Hi, my name is Leah Casas. I go to ISA and I'm 17 years old.
Hi, my name is Mia Silva. I go to Wilson High School, and I'm 18 years old.
I go by Lee. I'm 17 years old and I go to CNHS.
My name is Jessica Huerta and I don't go to school.
My name is Saida Trujillo and I go to school, but I'm a professor at a school. And do you really want to know how old I am?
No, you don't have to say. Saida is a professional actor and she's joining our cast. She has worked with our cast throughout the rehearsal process and the shows. So before we take more of your questions, audience, I have a question for Jessica. Knowing that you work very closely with immigrants' rights and close to the issue that we wanted the play to connect to, what was it like for you to see this show? And just do you have any thoughts on how the show connected to the work that you do? And here, I'm going to give you the mic.
I'll leave it right here while I go use the bathroom. Yes, I think it was something that how the play make a connection to a real issue was really creative, because we think about birthday wishes that many times we don't spend with our family, and it's some special occasion that for obvious reasons there are apart from parents, grandma. She mentioned about grandma, and the wishes somebody wrote that they wish to spend a birthday party with grandma or family. So there's some unique things that, besides the Border Patrol was saying, in that they don't respect the law, that they don't, they come to the border to die. Let me tell you that doesn't happen that way. When our families migrate to a country, they do it for different reasons. They don't do it with that thinking with their head saying that I'm gonna die at the border. They thinking or they're coming to the border or to another country hoping for a better life. They don't wish themselves to get into endanger their lives. So this is something we have to think about when we judge people for making a decision and taking it in the long journey that they don't wish for. They don't wish to be beaten. They don't wish to be, assaulted. They don't wish to be incarcerated. They don't wish to die. So when they come to the border, the only wish they want and hope is to have a better life and to provide to their families. So Border Patrol, let me tell you that they hope the best for their family, and they're not criminals, and they're not, intended to disrespect the law, but they running away from danger and back home in their country. Just give you a picture of how, the world is looking like right now. Some of you were wishing to have a better place to live, a peaceful world, and a lot of people are running away from chaos. They're running away from war. They're running away for criminal, organizations. So keep that in mind when we think about immigrant people trying to seek asylum or refuge in another country. People are free to move where they wanted to have a better place. Human rights have the right to be in a place where they feel safe. So there is no borders. So we ourselves put ourselves borders that they don't exist. Remember, a place used to be just a land. When we were more modernized, they become walls or they become borders that didn't exist before. So just keep that in your head when you're thinking about why immigrants come to our place to steal things or to occupy something that we think we own. Nobody owns anything. Everybody has the right to seek for a better life, for a better place, for human decency, to live in a place that they provide, feel safe for their family and themselves. So I urge you to be more compassionate and to be more, to question yourself more than just actions, because people don't act just to put themselves in danger, but they do it with the intention of being better and safe and seeking for this better place here in the States and all over the world. Remember that the United States is not the best country in the world. I'm just gonna tell you that. There are other places that are safe and better too. So, but people choose this place. So let's be compassionate to people who are seeking those needs that in their country don't have. So thank you very much for
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jessica. And I think one of the reasons why we watch stories on stage, one of the reasons why we watch stories on stage like this is so that we can understand and analyze and look at people's actions and their feelings and have some empathy and compassion. That's why we watch stories on stage with real life people in front of us. So thank you so much for being here and for the work that you do. All right, audience, do you have any questions for the actors about what it was like to play their roles, what it was like to do this program? Do you have any questions for the actors? Yes, my friend. What inspired you to do this?
Honestly, what inspired me to do this is just like getting myself out there and getting out of my comfort zone, because I've never really looked into acting. I kind of was introduced to it with my internship at Inner City Arts, because my main focus is music, and I like how it incorporated everything like singing, dancing, and acting. And ever since I did Ruby's Button last year, I've gained an interest in acting.
Any of our other actors? One more actor want to answer that question? What inspired you to do this?
Well, what inspired me was that I was really into the arts since I was younger, and then hearing about this program, it was like being paid to do what I loved, you know. And this program has so many opportunities for us, and one of them was this play. And just being able to have an input about what this play should be about, and being able to work with these people that I've known for like a year, if not a little bit longer, it was really like fun, and just being able to, like Leah said, like put ourselves out there and just express ourselves creatively. It was fun.
Excellent. Yes, Kyle, question? What? Was it easy? Was it easy? Was it easy to do this show? You can think about the rehearsal process. How long have you all been rehearsing this show?
A few months.
Yeah, like
Few months?
Since January, February?
January.
February.
So I guess what was easy about it, and what was maybe challenging? Can someone answer, Lee or Saida?
Well, do you guys want to talk? You guys have.
Well, for me, one of the challenges was that we all only came once a week, right? We only
Yeah.
were Saturdays.
Yeah.
You know, it was just such a collaborative, and I really, to go back to the previous question that you asked about what inspired me, I really love the arts, and I think that coming across the arts when you're young it had a huge impact on me. And so when I was invited to be part of this process through a friend who recommended me to work here, I just was really happy. And so there are no really big challenges. I think the subject matter is really important. I'm a daughter of immigrants, and I'm an immigrant myself, and I'm just really happy to be part of this project. So, did you have something, Lee?
For me, I feel like it was very smooth, a very smooth process. Wouldn't necessarily call it easy because it was smooth, but it was smooth because we would show up. There was always a schedule, thanks to Hannah. So thank you, Hannah, wherever you are.
Hannah is our stage manager. So every performance has someone who tells the lights when to go, the sound when to go, the actors when to go on stage, and that's the job of the stage manager. So Hannah, give a wave over there. That's a job that you can have in the theater, in addition to being an actor or being a designer. So thank you so much. All right, thank you, Hannah. All right, any other questions for our actors or for Miss Huerta from Churla? Yes, my friend. Yes. Mm-hmm. When she pulled your hair, did it hurt?
It did not. We have tactics that make it seem like she's pulling me by my hair, but she's actually not. She grabs me by my head like that, and then I just hold on to her hands, and then I'm just pulling myself. So that's the art of acting.
Very good. Anytime you see fighting in movies or in stage, it's called stage combat. And there's usually someone who helps the actors to make sure no one is really fighting, they're acting like they're fighting, and no one gets hurt. Excellent. All right, we have time for one more question. What about this side of the room? Anybody over here? I'm not seeing any hands over here. Nothing.
He's been hand up for a long time.
Him right there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes. What's your question, Kenna? How did it feel acting in your character? What was that like? What was it like to even create a character and transform yourself into someone else? So what was it like to act in character?
I mean, in some parts, it felt natural, because I feel like we all fit our characters pretty well.
Leah is Coco.
Cause like Coco says a lot of dumb stuff, and I say dumb stuff a lot of the times. Like, I'm not gonna give examples, but I say a lot of dumb stuff. That's like, yeah. So that's why like, I feel like I fit Coco, but at times like, I kind of have to fit Coco, but I fit Coco. If that makes sense.
So there were similarities between you and the characters written that you connected to, and you used that to act, yes?
Yeah.
Anybody else? Yes.
I think I want to talk about Chief Connie. It's such a hard part to play, and like when you're an actor, you have to love every character that you play. You can't play them by judging them, and so it's so hard to love Chief Connie. And for me, because I am an immigrant myself, I think that part of the tragedy of this issue is that a lot of us have to choose sometimes. And I think Connie is a character that has life hardened her. Someone in her family also crossed that border. Someone in her family, and so, you know, we are often given these only two choices. And I think she chose this for her own reasons, and that choice is also hurting a lot of her own family, as we see in this play. And so I just, it breaks my heart, you know, to play her, and I love her too. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, my friends. We only have a few more minutes left to spend together. I'll take one more question, and then I want to hear from you in the audience. What inspired you in this play? What inspired you? Great first question, and I want to make it our last question as well. So question, and then what inspired you? Be thinking about it. Yes. Where did Wendy go? I don't know. She's not here. Oh, she's acting in two parts. Do you know Wendy? Or you looked in the program and saw her name? Okay, really good. Smart. That's what the program's for. All right. So my question is, what inspired you about this play? What did you like? What are you taking away? What surprised you even? All right. Well, I love how the first question and you'll be the last answer. I love that. So what inspired you?
I was gonna say what I like about it.
Go ahead.
I liked how they got into like the outfits and like did the dancing and stuff.
All right, so you like the costumes, the dancing, and the acting. Amazing. Thank you so much. What else? What inspired you? What did you like? Gaia. You liked how it was what?
It looked real.
How they were communicating. Okay, great, yes.
Positivity.
You like their positivity. Okay, all right. The energy. Yes, Eduardo, call it out. Loud. Why don't they or why do they? All right, so what you're holding in your hands is called a program, and that's designed to tell you about the actors, and if you read it, you can know the actors' names. Yes. What? Oh, there were two casts, right? So this is one of the casts, and then we're having another show, and there will be a different set of actors. But Saida will be the same. All right, one last question. Yes, Elijah.
One thing that inspired me was animation. One thing that inspired me was animation.
The animations. Raise your hand if you like the animations and the projections. Amazing. So if you liked the costumes, if you liked the way they moved on stage, the choreography, all of this is jobs in the theater. Richard, I believe, did the projections and the Richard, are you there? Where are you? Oh, yay. Everybody say hi to Richard. So it was Richard's job to create that. So shout out to you, Richard. Thank you. Yeah. All right, very good. So, yes, time to go. All right, very good. So we are out of time for today. Again, I'd like you to give a round of applause for Jessica from Tula and our actors. And then also give a round of applause for yourselves for being an amazing audience today. You can do it. Yes. All right. So I'm going to hand it now over to Orlando to dismiss everybody. So please listen up.